Let's look at 5 different manufacturing strategies. Though on this picture you see 5 different idealistic manufacturing strategies. This graphic is taken from the textbook that I recommended to you in the syllabus, and you will also find the precise page numbers at the end of this slide set. So I recommend have a look on the explanations in the textbooks to get more details about these manufacturing strategies. You see that we have 5 strategies from top to bottom. It's written on the right: engineer to order, make to order, configure to order, assemble to order, and finally make to stock. Every strategy is characterized by the delivery lead time, and just to remind you, the delivery lead time is the time it takes from receiving the order by the customer until the product or the service is available and delivered to the customer. And on this graphic you see the different process steps that are included in this delivery lead time and therefore impact the delivery lead time. The first strategy is engineer to order. In an engineer to order, the product is really, we start engineering the product after we receive the order. So for example, if your company wants to build a new warehouse and you give the contract to such an engineering company, then this warehouse will be designed according to the specifics of the given location, of the given resources, and your need as a logistics company. Yeah, everything will be specific to you, and of course this only can start after the company receives the order. Then the design will be done, the necessary equipment to equip the warehouse, to build the warehouse will be made in the purchasing step. Everything will be manufactured and or assembled and then finally shipped to the customer. In the warehouse example, of course, the shipping is just handing over the key, but maybe it also includes checking if everything is done according to the specifications from the customer side. The second strategy is called make to order. Here we start as soon as we start the manufacturing as soon as we receive the customer order. We already have some components, some parts in inventory, but we start manufacturing or assembling these components only after we receive the customer order. The same happens in the step configure to order. Depending on the industry, the strategies make to order or configure to order are very similar. We have another strategy, assemble to order. Here we already manufactured some products, they are on inventory, and as soon as we receive the order, we only assemble the products and ship the final product to the customer. And finally, in the make to stock strategy, we require some very good forecasts about the future customer demand, and we manufacture and assemble the products. We keep the products on inventory, and only when the customer order arrives, we can ship the product to the customer. Of course, the advantage is that in the make to stock strategy, the delivery lead time is as short as possible, whereas in other strategies, the delivery lead time is much, much longer. So I want you to think about different cases. Please discuss these with your fellow students. So what manufacturing strategy is used by a fashion retailer? Do you know different strategies, for example, those used by H&M or Zara? Which manufacturing strategy is used by a manufacturer of automotives? So when you buy a new car, you place the order in the showroom. Which manufacturing strategy is used? And is this strategy the same independent of the brand, or does it depend on the brand? So when you buy a Nissan or a Toyota, is the manufacturing strategy the same as when you buy a BMW or Mercedes? And a third case I would like you to discuss with your fellow students: you go to a restaurant or to a coffee shop and you place an order. So which manufacturing strategy is used by these businesses?